Okay, let's go to our continuation of our topic. So we're done with the cell, we're done with the tissue, we're done with the organ. Let's go now to system. Organ system is the group of organ that works together. So meaning each organ is arranged according to its function. It carries out major function. Okay, for example, for the heart, okay, heart belongs to circulatory system, and then that system is responsible for carrying oxygen and other materials to our body. The circulatory system also includes the blood vessels and then the blood. It doesn't mean in the system heart is the only organ in that system. Okay, in a system, it composed of different organs. If you try to look at circulatory system in this page, okay, here, circulatory system, okay, what are the major structure? Remember the word structure meaning the parts. And then when we look at circulatory system, the major parts of our body that belongs to the system is heart, blood vessels. Okay, there are a lot more. We will discuss that one when we are in that chapter. Okay, and it says that that system has a function, a specific function. When we are referring about circulatory system, okay, the main function or job of that system is to transport oxygen, nutrients from the food that we take, and then it also releases the waste. Okay, it transports the waste, it fights infection, and then it helps to regulate body temperature. That is the main function of circulatory system. We will discuss actually the body system that is posted here in this pages. Okay, that is the other page, and then this is the other one. Okay, if time permits, we will discuss everything. Okay, so we're done with cell, tissue, organ, and then the system. And after the system, that is the organism. Okay? It says here, starting with cells, the levels of organization in the organism become more and more complex. A tissue is more complex than a cell. An organ is more complex than a tissue, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's answer this one, the body system. Let's apply the concept. Describe the level of organization in a complex system. Write about the sports team, a supermarket, a digital audio player, or an orchestra. Or choose your own example. For me, this is my answer. Okay, you can write your own. So if you try to look at an example and compare some organization in your body, you can create on your own. Orchestra. Okay, do you know what is an orchestra? Okay, so orchestra, okay, there are a lot of instrument, people playing the instrument in an orchestra. Okay, so here an orchestra is made up of instruments, people playing the instrument that are grouped with others and same kind, like the violins, and then the group into sections of an instrument that are similar. Remember that violin is an string instrument, right? So in orchestra, if you try to look at that one, okay, I will search Google, okay, and then try to look at orchestra. Formation. Okay, look at this one. The orchestra is arranged according to the function, according to different kinds of instrument. Okay, here. I will show you here. Look at this one. So here, the orchestra is arranged first string instrument like the violin, okay, the wind instrument, the flute, okay, the clarinet. Here are the examples of wind instrument, okay, the tuba and then the saxophone, the trombone, and then the percussion instrument is here. So this is arranged accordingly. This is not mixed up with other. So they need to do it like this one to be organized. At the same time, when they play the music, it will sounds really good. Because example, one violin will be here, other violin will be here, another violin will be here. The sounds will not be good. Same with our body. Imagine that your heart is placed under your feet or your brain is in the middle, your eyes is on the top of your head. Okay, so that will not work. Okay, imagine if your ear is facing up. What will happen? It will rain if it will rain or there's a sandstorm. Okay, our ears will be full of sand. So the body, our body is organized according to its function, according to its structure, and for our protection also. Okay, let's go back here to our slides. Okay, so I choose an orchestra. For you girls, you can choose your own. Example, for the sports team, for soccer team. Okay, how can you compare soccer team to the organization to the organization of your body or to the school? Okay, for me, I can relate because I am a teacher. The school we started from KG or nursery preparatory going to middle elementary, middle school until grade 12, right? So I always mention you girls that don't forget the lesson that you've learned since you were in grade 3. Sorry, since you were in grade 1 or even in KG because that will help you. That learning that you started when you were in KG, you can use that one until you grow, until you become grown up. Same with the cell. Okay, cell is the single unit. That is the simplest unit, the single unit, the tiniest unit, like kg. You can compare that. You can compare that cell to kg. Okay, and then the tissue will be the higher level, next level, the tissue, the organs, and everything. Okay, you can compare. So this part, girls, answer it on your own. Okay, so next is this one. This is our last part. By the way, you can answer on your own, girls. I'm just showing you the answer so that you have reference. Number 1A, review. How are cell, tissue, and organs related? Organs are made up of different kinds of tissue, and tissue are made up of cell. Okay? If I try to put that one, girls, in illustration or picture, that will give us this part. Okay, but this part, I make it as, as organized as possible. By the way, even the cell is the tiniest part of our body or tiniest structure in our body. Inside that cell, there is still the molecules. And then next is the atom. Okay, atom is the smallest unit of matter, right? And when you group that atom, it will be a molecule. And then inside the cell, there are molecules. And then the tissue is composed of different cells. And then the organ is composed of tissue. The organ system is composed of different organs. And then that organ system is inside the body of the organism. Okay? So that is the question for 1A. Next question is, what system of the body are involved in preparing and eating sandwich? Okay, so this is just an example of activity, girls, that you can what I mean is the system of our body is not working alone. So when we are eating sandwich, preparing, skeletal system is the one responsible for our movement, right? And then the nervous is the one controlling. And then the muscle keeps us moving. Digestive is the one breaking our food. Okay, if you want to answer on your own, girls, you can check here. This is slide, you can see the function here. The body parts is here. Okay, and then same also with this page. Okay, the body system is here, the structure is here, and then the function is here. Okay, so you can answer on your own. Actually, this is just a possible answer. There's still other parts that is working when you are preparing food and eating. Okay? You can answer on your own again. Letter C, make a judgment. How does learning about body system help you make informed decision about your health? Okay, especially nowadays, girls, no? Knowing your body is very important in our issue today, especially in the coronavirus scenario. Okay, learning your body is very important. Okay, so here is the possible answer. It helps me to know how my body works so I can judge how the decision I make my health in a good condition. Because I am the one responsible, okay, for keeping my health in good condition. Of course, your mom and dad will help you. The teacher will help you, but you are the one responsible keeping your health in a good condition. So for now, girls, this is our lesson. We will continue on Sunday. Thank you for listening. Bye.